Hey YouTube, down here in the train room, and I'm going to be showing you an important update to the layout room, and also, if you've been following my channel, the WRRS mini bell has an important update, so join me, shall you? And as we walk down the hallway into the train room, we're about to see the biggest addition to this room since, well, probably since it was built back in the 60s as a beauty parlor for my late grandmother. If you remember from previous videos, the lighting down here was old-fashioned 4-foot fluorescent lights, and I have never ever liked them. They make the models look terrible, and I've always kind of wanted to go for a museum type look, much gentler lighting, and I experimented with different light tones, and well, I think I found the right combination, and here you about to see what I've been doing over the last couple weeks. There we go. I put in museum style LED lighting. It's track lighting, but the cool running LEDs, they don't make any heat. Obviously they're more energy efficient, and I could not be happier with them. I think they put a good cast on the planes up above, and I think the color of the light really complements the layout. I don't want to say it's like a museum, but it's definitely got that museum-like look. And I'm going to add a few more heads after seeing what these cast. I am going to add a few more bulbs or light heads, but yeah, I could not be happier. I just like the way it looks. It goes from being a harsh light with, you know, kind of like a gymnasium or a school feel or an institutional feel to a much warmer place. And like I said, it really does highlight the layout better. The colors on the models look better. It looks more realistic, and like I said, they do a nice job of highlighting the aircraft that are hanging. I haven't given up on RC aviation. I still have all the batteries and remotes, but just having a daughter, I don't have the $300-400 every time one of these crashes to replace it. So for now, I've decided to stop model aviation, and haven't gotten rid of anything. They're all still here hanging. But yeah, so that's one of the updates to the train room. Actually, the other thing we did is, if you follow my Facebook page for my model railroad layout, you'll see that we rebuilt the yard all through here. It had a few undulations and the switches were unreliable, so one night we actually ripped this all apart and redid it. A little bit more scenery to do, but the biggest update I have is the mini bell. It's in its new home right there, and it's on a new post. This is actually a signal post, a railroad signal post that I obtained, and I wired it up, and I mean, it just luckily it just clears right there. So if you're wondering why, if you follow my other video, I made this base over here, and a little stand, and it's just PVC pipe that I painted with the aluminum colored spray paint. The problem was that bell, I don't know the exact weight, but it's going to be 40-50 pounds, if not heavier. It's cast iron, and it's heavy. And not that it's, you know, unmanageable for a person to pick up, but it's top heavy on top of a piece of PVC. And even though this is got good quality screws and the solid oak, still, I mean, when you put 60, 50 pounds of weight on top and you have it as a display, someone, especially when you had a switch to invite people to come up and ring it, you're just asking for this to fall over on somebody. And more so than that, I didn't want anyone to hit it with themselves and bump them and knock the bell over, and of course cast iron being what it is, gets broken. So out there in the back stairway you can see the old fixtures. These actually have the distinction of being the last fluorescent or incandescent bulbs in the house, and we are now 100% LED, which has been one of my energy efficiency goals for the house, is to convert everything to LED, and I've been able to do it over this year. Everything is gone. Everything is now LED bulbs, super energy efficient. I mean, our average light bill outside of air conditioning season, which it's been hotter than heck this summer, outside of our air conditioning months of July and August and part of June, our energy bill is about $20 to $25, and that's been a big part in switching the house to LEDs, and I really can't wait to see what it is now that we're 100% LED. So take you over to the mini bell, and like I said, that's a good solid iron base, and this pipe is cast iron, and it actually looks nicer. It's the toilet flange and pallet really didn't do this bell justice. So I acquired this from the railroad that I have connections to and work for, and it was legally acquired, and I asked about it, and I put it down here and mounted it up, and I actually just put a little piece of plywood on there, because it was a pre-existing hole here, I think, for whatever control was on this previous, and just move the toggle switch. So there you go. The other thing too is this pole and stand are so heavy that I initially was going to make the mini bell like bring it up to the railroad club, or the railroad, and kind of use it as like a public thing where people could come over and with that stand ring the bell and flick the switch. But decided that this thing is so damn heavy. I mean, that pole itself took everything I had to get it down here. I mean, that base is solid, and the pole itself is pretty thick too. But anyway, I've just decided that it's going to live here in this corner. I have enough people visit the railroad that it doesn't need to travel. I mean, if I have to get it out of here, I can. I mean, it's simply just strap it to a dolly and take it right up the back stairs. But I don't think it's going to be a mobile exhibit. I think it's just going to be a here for model railroad shows and other things. So slowly adding to my museum here. There's actually a locomotive headlight there and all kinds of stuff. Have some lanterns on the floor over there that I had to see. My reading library, which I got to clean up and figure out what to do with this coffee table and scale layout, and once I get rid of these bulbs, reconfigure my dispatch area for the model railroad. It's kind of a mess now because, like I said, I just finished all the installation. I get tools and crap everywhere. And over here is the Belfast branch. If you're wondering why the Belfast branch and that corner with the suit of armor that's holding that trash bag from installation. And the reading area kind of dark is because Home Depot did not have an 8-foot piece of track in stock that was the black color. They only had the white color, and I didn't want it to mismatch, so I'm gonna get that and also a corner piece and shoot down the track to the Belfast branch. So once that's done, that fixture will go in the trash. But you know, officially the house is running on 100% LED. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video update of the layout room and the new lighting and the Mini Bell's new home, and hopefully I didn't bore you too bad. If you like these videos, please click like and subscribe to my channel. There's no real editing on this video. It's just kind of walking around my basement and listening to me jibber jabber. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.